Bonjour and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's start by taking a moment of silence for those broken-hearted out there. Okay. Now that's been done, let's get right to it. Reasons why you cannot be the type of friends you have imagined yourself to be with your ex. Number 1, emotions, feelings. Too many fucking emotions still at stake. If your relationship or your breakup is fresh, then no, you cannot be friends. Look at me straight in the face right now and tell me you're going to sit across from that table and listen to a conversation with your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and not want to fucking kiss them? You cannot have a conversation with somebody or have a proper friendship with somebody if that is going through your fucking mind. There's two different scenarios to this thing, okay? You're either the dumpy, which means you got fucking dumped, or you are the dumper, which means you are the person who broke up with the other person. If you're the dumper, you may be a little bit hurt. Pain is, relevant to everybody in their own way. However, you may not be experiencing the same amount of pain as the other person because you are the one who initiated the action of the breakup. The other person, on the other hand, though, is completely devastated. You literally took a fucking dagger and stabbed them in the heart. Most people who have dumped before have been dumped in the past, so they can relate to how that feels. I, for example, have gone through my own series of heartbreaks where I have been the dumped person, and it sucks, but you get over it, okay? There is no reason for you to mope around forever. By forever, I mean 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years. Fuck if you were married, maybe 5 years. You just need to accept the situation, understand the situation, and let it go. The second reason why you cannot be friends with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend is because jealousy. As much as we don't want to admit that we get jealous over things, we do. We are human. It's part of a human phenomenon. You can't help it, it's inevitable. And the reason you get jealous is because there are still feelings at stake, which leads me back to number 1. You can only really be friends with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend after you have gone over them. The third reason why you cannot be friends with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend is because hormones. How many of you out there have attempted to be, on friendly terms with your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, and have actually ended up being friends with benefits? If you think back to the first time you met your, significant other that you're no longer in a relationship with, you felt a certain sexual attraction to them, physical attraction, and that is all due to hormones. If you're still in the healing process and you're not fully over that person, because your hormones are heightened by the emotions and feelings that you have towards that person, they're gonna be really hard to control. So yes, you will end up hooking up, sleeping, or doing whatever other sexual physical activity you can imagine with the other person. That is going to result in a, even more complicated relationship than the one that you even walked away from. And my fourth reason is baggage. So you dumped the person, you left the relationship for a reason. Because you weren't happy, you felt suffocated, whatever the reason may be, you left that relationship for a fucking reason. Why would you, in your right mind, want to drag this baggage with you on continuously for the next couple of months? Why would you want to carry this baggage that you've tried to get rid of in the first place? Because by you continuing to be friends with this person, they're just going to repeat the same behavior they were having in your relationship. The behavior that first turned you off or turned you away. What's the point? Why carry this baggage? If you had that period of healing and you're over that person, then yes. But right now, there's too much freaking baggage. And this baggage can actually affect your future relationships with friends or, some other significant other person that may actually be worth it or interesting or that you might want to pursue something with. But you're gonna have this baggage in the way that's gonna hold you back. Or this little voice in your head that's gonna be like, oh, I'm still here, even though we're not together, I'm still fucking here. I'm going to annoy you and ask you all these crazy questions and my jealousy is going to explode and kill you. No, drop the baggage. My fifth and final point is competition. When you've broken up with somebody and you're trying to be friends, although you're trying to have a neutral, friendship and be there for each other, be unbiased and supportive, no matter what you do, everything that person does or you do is going to turn into a fucking competition. Oh, you slept with somebody? Okay, let me get that done too. Oh, you went on a date? Okay, let me just make a Tinder account and go on a date as well. Oh, you have a boyfriend. Fuck, now I gotta find a boyfriend. You feel hurt because you think that they're ahead of you. You feel that you need to be on par with them. You need to be on their level in terms of competitiveness. Why are you gonna go out there and find another person to sleep with just because they did it? Why are you gonna go out there and go on a date with another person because they did it? The reason you are mad that they did it and you want to be competitive and do it too is because you are still affected by the breakup. You are still hurting. You are jealous that they went out there and went on a date with that person, slept with whoever, or talked to whoever. It's human nature. In conclusion to my video, I'm not trying to say that ex-boyfriends and girlfriends, or ex-boyfriends and ex-boyfriends, or ex-girlfriends and ex-girlfriends, whichever way you swing. I'm not saying that you cannot ever be friends. You can. If you put the effort in it, you can actually blossom an amazing friendship out of a past relationship because you know each other so well. But you cannot be friends right after the breakup. It is just so fresh. It is so painful. You are setting yourself up for failure. You are asking for drama. A question that a lot of people ask themselves is, why when we have that initiative breakup talk with our boyfriend or girlfriend, where you make all these promises that you would be there for each other, you would still be friends, and I'm here for you. Here's my opinion about it. Essentially, I do want to be your friend. I will be here for you. I will help you get through tough times, and I will support you. But am I going to be the kind of friend or best friend that you have imagined me to be after this breakup? Am I going to be able to cater to you in the same way that I did as a best friend in our intimate relationship? No. Our friendship is going to have different dynamics than it did when we were together. So, can ex-boyfriends and girlfriends be friends right after a breakup? Comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.